Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Red Brick people. This is Red Brick Bob. I'm winging it with a couple slides. Um, we're going to slide back into time for a minute and slide into the future with some words I've selected. As I go through these slides, I have a bunch of stuff in my mind in regard to how to address uh, what this plight of the red bricks and the red brick channel is about. But we'll go back in the past. There you see a young man. That's a picture of myself, my face at least. I photoshopped my face onto that image there. Okay. When I got on board with YouTube was years ago, 2006, and I was producing CAD imagery of a Bork engine, and I was learning things with technology and the things that we did, and I see the re-engineering of the past. And just the Bork engine alone, we were getting 520 miles to the gallon. Okay, so these are just geeks and techs on the side, not NASA. Why are we having cars that only get this little bit of fuel consumption, and why aren't we separating the hydrogen from the water and imploding it in our vehicles, in our homes, and we have an abundance of fuel, but we're tricked. So that's what led me on my path of truth. I was one of the first to tell you that all the capitals in America, before these meltologists appeared on the scene, I was telling the world that all the Capitol buildings in America were inherited. They were here. Something went down. And then I stumbled upon Jerry DeCamp in 2019. And I was older. See my old ass here. We like being creative on the Red Brick channel and on the channel that we had taken away from us, Robert News. We like being creative. We like telling the truth. We like seeking the truth. We're not conspiracy theorists. We do not try to divide people, and there are groups within our groups who cause division, and would not even try to remedy that. So it's only a sign in regard to that's the division they wanted to cause. See, so beware of some of these channels you go to. There's great information, but if it's there to cause division because of egos, and they want to say they fly like eagles, come on, folks. We all have to unite. And if we start uniting, we'll start seeing things. So anyway, back to the story. We like being creative, and we've been talking about, in my former channel prior to Red Bricks being produced in 2019, there was I spent a lot of time looking at the news and breaking it down and showing you what's really going on. And then we have groups like this Redacted out of Canada. He's with them, folks. He's a divider. It just gives you enough information not really to look at the whole thing. He wants to act as if governments are individual units still. They're not. Redacted needs to be, look, go, if you're watching that Redacted channel, go over there and turn it off. Unsubscribe from it. Or if you do, unsubscribe for it definitely. As soon as you unsubscribe from it, you can still watch it, so you can get some faction in regard, so you can look at the news and you can give it a redact. You could redact redacted because he's not telling you the truth. And we're going to give you one example, and then the example I gave you in the beginning. So if you have your TVs on, turn them on to Red Bricks, or people are talking about meltology, and don't get caught up in the politics of it. And see, me and another gentleman that I just got on board with a certain group, where some of their people with wrenches cause problems, and they've been causing problems since Jerry DeCamp's channel, and that was a direct result of some of the stuff happened with Jerry DeCamp and people leaving and dissension in the ranks. The same people are doing the same thing in Spartan Red's channel. See? So we don't do that here. You got something to say, you got something to say, we'll leave that comment up. Unless it's really, inflammatory, derogatory to people and so forth. We have standards as well. We're not here to try to offend nobody. Like when we talk about the Catholic Church and the corruption and the vile stuff going on there, we're only showing you the news and what they're telling us, and then they praise those people. It's not the Catholic, the congregation itself, because they are tricked into believing something, in regard to faction. The whole story's not there. Look at Joan of Arc, that's a good example. Okay, so we're not going to make this longer, get carrying on about Joan of Arc and the fasces and so forth. But we're trying to give you a little information of what this channel's about. And we had like about 20 people leave this channel last month, and that's okay. So those are probably the people causing dissension in the ranks of other groups that I did nothing but strive to drive people there. When the streams are going on, I'd hit other chats and drop links. So much hours I spent trying to perpetuate the Red Brick community forward, and then this happens. And they have my email, not even an email to say, hey, it wasn't us or this or that. No, so I know it's internally, and I would not be a part of that group, and I'm not even going to go there no more as a result of that going on. And that's the second time, so shame on me for them to do that to me twice. But we're watching that group. We got AI bots watching that group, processing stuff, getting information, everything. See, you went out there and you wanted to cause dissension. Now we're going to know everything about you, what you eat, everything. Okay, that's how technology works. That's how technology works. You can create bots to do those things today. Like, for example, if I want a bunch of imagery of a melted buildings, for example, what they call mountains. I say I want mountains with red brick buildings in it, and I can give a description to the bot, and the bot can go out there and get them for me and download them to a specific folder that I want. Just like the spammers do at spartanred.com or whatever, gmail.com, whatever the guy's email address is. Or you can just put ats that you're looking for people talking about meltology, and the bot will go out there and get all the ads and so forth. So that's what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm collectively trying to do with all these buildings that I find in the middle of nowhere. Get a chronological database built so we can show conclusively that everywhere in this realm the same thing occurred, and the cities that have been left behind are there everywhere after the meltdown. And a group of people, the Masonic group, the people that got all these Freemason buildings that were left behind, and the same group that control the cops, and the same group that works with the Catholic Church to bring New World Order in. So we're going to be looking at that. So we're going to say, okay, there's my old ass. I'm going to get rid of my old ass there and take a look at Haiti. Okay, now look at there, Freemason necklace right off the bat, and that's the gangbanger who is in charge there right now. Okay, and if you look at the article and look at that guy, he's dead, and he wanted to have banana plantation and so forth. Huh? Hoo. Yeah, and there's chaos there now. Who is there? Chaos? The Freemasons. Even in PBS article, Haiti in Crisis, you will see that they sound off with right there. The grip Haiti gangs have control. See, with chaos. See, chaos. So let's get that. Let me see if I can get that image up to see what it read there real quick, because I wanted to read it exactly. So we'll just let them turn, and those are dead police officers that was caused by the Masonic order, who's trying to get control of that. Um, let's see what it said right here. Fear, violence, and chaos grip Haiti, and gangs seize control. Okay? Fear, violence, and chaos. Chaos, see, chaos, order out of chaos is the Freemasons' motto. So they put that right there, see it? Right there in front of you to see on PBS. That was 4 days ago. Okay, something happened the other day when I wanted to produce that. But right here, there you see the Freemason necklace with this gangbanger. So they can backpedal and say what they want. But this is once again. Now, if you've seen in that same article, in that same news feed that I was getting from YouTube, we're going to put it back up here. Let me see where it is. Haiti right here. What did it say? I just say the one reel that'll come up. New Zealand authorities recovered 3 tons of cocaine. Okay, again, Masonic numbers, but we're not even going to talk about that. Narco avocados, violent drug cartels are taking over the avocado industry. So who's doing that? They get their bad guys to do that. Okay, so they're not doing it. See, now we'll look at drone footage extent of earthquake damage in Turkey. See, destroying the red brick pass, folks. Why are we have people in the industry telling us that the reason these buildings you have earthquakes is because somebody damaged, perhaps deliberately with implosions, to cause earthquakes, because these are underneath our buildings that went through a cataclysmic event. You have several stories underground of red brick buildings everywhere in this realm, and that's what's happening in Turkey, is damaged infrastructure, tech on the grid, buildings are collapsing underneath. And my thought, okay, this is my thought, because they're doing it everywhere, they're doing it in Ukraine, is that's deliberately caused, just like your volcanoes. Volcanoes are ignited by man, and it was from a meltdown of the past of this red brick realm. And they go destroy it, and they tell you they have mines and so forth, and all they're doing is mining the past and not divulging the truth about our past. That's a fact, folks. So we'll close that image here. I don't even think I had it up. I had it up for myself just to look at. That's the image I'm talking about right there. So there, you got a glimpse of the news. They'll tell you one thing and we'll show you the truth. Okay? It's all compartmentalized. They'll pick little groups to cause the dissension and wreck something, and then go in there and implement what they want there. See, this guy wanted to have a banana plantation that wasn't going over, so they say they killed this guy and so forth, and there's no leaders running it right now except that gangbanger with the Masonic necklace hanging from his neck, and PBS brings you chaos. See? Haiti in crisis. So pay attention. These people who tell you the news are not on our side, just like the past president of the United States of America told us all. See, that the media is our enemy. So, we said quite a bit right there. So, I don't know what else to say other than that's what we do in the Red Brick Channel. We look at truth. We look at meltology. We try to tell people that this realm has been melted, and there's a group of people that are hiding the tech from us, and they are the energy vampires of the world, folks. Okay, so be sharp, be aware, be wiser than them serpents. Okay, this realm has been melted. Okay, and those groups of people don't want you to know the realm that you live in. You have a dome over you. You can't get to space. They are spaced out beyond compare. Don't let them trick you. Stay focused. Turn them TVs off if you're not watching these good channels. I'm telling you about meltology. And fellas, you need to start being real. Stop causing division. You got my email. Hey, can someone send me information of why you guys did what you did? Cause division, drive people away? Or are you just like the world, there to cause division? So anyway, my hope is the Red Brick community grows. Those who left this channel, I'm sorry you left. If you left and you're those who cause problems, good riddance, and perhaps more of you will come on board and let's get this channel growing and get on board. Help us be creative and to tell the truth. That's what we're doing, folks. We're not conspiracy theorists. I am a meltologist. I have taught the teachers. There it is, folks. 100%. I did legwork beyond compare. I've showed the world that the red brick realm was electrified everywhere. There was trams. Nothing's new under the sun. Not trains, not planes, nothing. Not pneumatic tubes, not computers, nothing. It's all been here, and we're re-engineering the past. Your Mark Twains, your Nikola Teslas, your Thomas Edisons were puppets for constituents to use those people to reintroduce those things of the past into our future. So, and then they show you movies about it, tell you about it in songs, album covers, all in your face everywhere. So, we're in the black mirror, we're in your face. If you want to be part of this, that's great. If you don't, push on. Let's be real meltologists and real red brick souls. I got a red brick soul, and that's for sure. So, peace to everybody. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Don't cause division. And know the news is your enemy. Have a beautiful day. And remember, turn them TVs off or keep them on. Good stuff, man. Huh? Peace. Have a beautiful day.